Good Monday morning. What's up, everybody? You're inside a Motivational Monday edition of the Faith Room. You know what it is. Good morning. Come on in. What's up, Nate?
Knockout Monday. Knockout Monday.
I'm
Let's
gonna knock
go.
you out. Mama
I'm
said,
gonna knock you out. I
Mama
like
said knock you
woke me up this morning, Cherie. I need that girl. Come on.
out. And
What
Sarah,
up, y'all? It's Monday. Y'all know we here. Ain't gonna be no cancellation, though we thought about it. But we here.
I can't promise you that.
Uh,
I ain't saying that.
What's up, everybody? Y'all come on up in this room. It's Monday, y'all, and
Morning,
it's a new
children.
week.
I'm getting myself together. Listen.
Gotta get myself
All over my
together,
desk.
and
Like a tornado been here.
and I pray when I get there.
All right.
All right, what's up, y'all? Come on in here. Good morning, Grand Rising, Antoinette the Queen, Ron Bell. Y'all come on in. Say good morning. I'm declaring a knockout Monday. We're about to knock this Monday out.
Let's knock it out.
Yes.
Knock it out.
And then I am now tagging and sharing because that's what we do. All right. So come on in. Good morning to everybody who's coming in the room today. God bless all of y'all.
This is my cousin on here. Hey, I got some. I need to meet you. I got some in my car. I'll be riding it around for a month. You don't come get it.
Come on there, cousin. Get your stuff now. What's going on? Get your stuff. Teresa, Carla, good morning. Good morning. Y'all wake up now. Let's go.
Good morning, Auntie Dora. I heard you preached yesterday.
She preached.
I got to go back and watch it. I saw your post.
She preached, Cherie. Do you hear me? Prayer changes things. Do you believe?
My.
Oh, it was a word.
Got to go catch it.
It was a word. But you know what? We've deleted the.
You took it down
because
someone going right. I already know
you. Internet issues.
I already know.
I ain't even finna have it. Nope.
You can't afford to these days because people will come and catch that one moment and you'll be viral for something stupid.
Listen.
Yeah, you can't chance it.
No, can't.
Cannot.
People don't realize, man, everything now is just excellence. And something, the internet stuff you can't always control, but I'm not going.
You cannot. You can come in and everything was perfect the day before, come in Sunday morning.
Right.
It ain't got no internet connection.
Yeah. We did, our drama ministry did Jeopardy yesterday, Black History Edition.
Okay.
So it was good. So Maisha Hill was a part of that drama production. Well, yesterday. And so they were asking Black history questions. It was real fun.
Y'all did it in service? In the service?
In service. Yeah, it was like 10 minutes. Shout out to Tracy Tryon, Brenda Van, Dennis Thompson, Joe Contreras, Darrell Hall. So they were all a part of that skit. It went really good.
Okay. So our focus yesterday was the history of Black gospel music.
Oh, yeah.
So we had the UAPB Vesper Choir.
How did they do, Cherie? Did they do the thing?
Phenomenal job.
Did they do the thing?
All the way back from Negro spiritual slavery all the way up to the Clark sisters.
I gotta go watch that.
And your girl,
I've heard them a few times.
Chloe, what's that last name?
Chloe
Morris.
Yeah.
She did her thing.
That girl's always been singing.
Always.
Since the youth ministry days.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Marilyn, Tracy Lou, Kalisha?
Oh.
Hey, if you're in YouTube world, Tracy, y'all go ahead and hit the like the session for the day. Y'all make sure you do that. And you can share. Thumbs up. That's it, Cherie. Thumbs up. Shanda said they did the thing.
Yes, they did.
That's good, y'all. You know what, man? I don't care what people say. Man, going to worship, being in community, it makes a difference.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you.
I like what Latoya said when we were talking about those unexpected internet issues. That's why it's good to be in the building.
That's it.
Now that's a perk of one perk of many, being in the building.
Yeah. And y'all don't let people who got this idea that you ain't Don't let people persuade you. You get in that house, man, and get around people. I mean,
Yeah.
community, it matters.
Yeah.
Hugging somebody, hearing testimonies, it makes a big difference, man. So,
And so, like, and my pastor said it yesterday, because there's a misnomer. People are saying that since the pandemic, people are not coming back to church. There's a remnant that are not, but for the most part, it's been our experience. And I think in Greater Life, people are coming back. People are
people coming
returning to
back.
the building. So we're gonna squash that lie. People are coming back to church.
People coming back. Yeah, we've
Yeah.
been Cherie, we had 95% capacity every Sunday.
See?
And Cherie, and I'll say this: those who don't come back, God always sends folk. I mean, so I think here's what God is showing me: one or two, three, four, five, six people don't stop the kingdom.
It doesn't stop the kingdom, but I feel like they are doing themselves a great disservice.
Absolutely, sis.
You're doing yourself because and there are situations where you can't make it. If you're sick,
Absolutely.
or if you're working, or if you're traveling, then of course virtual church is excellent for that. But if you're able-bodied and you're just at home for your own convenience, I believe the grace has been lifted for that. And so now you'll see the consequences. There's just something about being in the presence. And Pastor said it again. You are not the church, because that's what we go off of. I'm the church. I ain't got to go to the. You're not the church. The church is a band of, or a body of baptized believers.
Right.
You are not a band. You are not a group.
Absolutely.
So
Wow.
you are not the church.
It takes community, man. That's good, Cherie. That's good. And Pearl said it, coming back and being healed. And that's the truth.
And you can get healed in the presence.
Yeah.
In the midst of. So.
Yeah, y'all come on. That's good, Cherie. That is good stuff. Todd Davis said people who've never been in the building are going to come. They're going to indeed stay. Amen to that, brother. All right.
I'm not a church of one. It doesn't fit the
definition. Wow, that's it, Cherie. That's it. Doll. Service was great. Yep, she did, Tracy. Evangelist Dora did a great job.
Phenomenal job. No doubt about it.
What about your service? Anybody else where you've attended? I mean, it's bigger than St. Luke and Greater Life. You're represented. So how was your service yesterday? Wherever you went, shout out your pastor, shout out your church. And, how was your experience yesterday? We'd love to hear about it.
Listen, I had a joke yesterday. One of our gospel radio stations, I had to pray on the air yesterday. And I recorded it 3 times, because the first time it was an echo. So I had to call back and do it again. I don't know what happened. They called me the 3rd time. I said, everybody's service ought to be blessed. Everybody's service ought to be popping off, because I done prayed 3 times.
you done sent 3 up to
sent 3 up.
To the heaven. Well, it reached California. So we thank you.
The global church.
Yeah. I'm so glad Sunday school has started back up at my church. Nothing like digging deeper in the word.
Yes.
That's good, Katina. Shout out to your church fellowship. We had an awesome time at New Zion Grove Worship Center. Pastor Stephen T. Robinson is a pastor.
All right.
Now, Ramona, what does when pastors say we had a great time at the 404? What does that mean?
That's their address.
The 404. I got you. Okay. I'm like, they done moved to Atlanta. What's going on here now?
No, that's their address. Second Baptist, Pastor Watson was amazing.
What's up, Kimala? Singing girl.
Yes. At treatment, but I gotta catch my people. Y'all make me happy. Thank you for joining us.
Ebony at treatment, but in the faith room.
Service
Ebony, turn up your volume so everybody's treatment can go better. Turn it up. What's up, y'all, in the treatment room? What up?
Service was awesome at One Body. That's Las Vegas, right?
Yeah, Patricia Gant was in the building.
All right. I'm trying to find people that's shouting out. Rick Brown over on YouTube. Good morning, Faith Room Family Fashion. That you did a wonderful job. At North Park.
Yeah, I had to preach locally yesterday.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it was great. Thanks, Rick, for tuning in. Tabernacle of Faith, Fred Johnson, Las Vegas. The Holy Spirit moved into place. Cause Cherie done prayed 3 times. Come on here. And it reaches.
Oh my God. Impact Church of Hazelhurst was awesome.
Teresa.
About building and being established. God has established us in him, and we are building the kingdom in others.
James Craig.
All right.
All right.
Ms. Ruby's still looking for a church home. Did we ever send her that list?
We just sent her 18 churches. Pick one, Ruby.
We did send it?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
We did, Ruby, right?
I don't remember. I don't remember. I just remember us talking about it.
New Creation. We're having our services at Jackie Robinson YMCA until our church is finished with the remodeling. Pastor Linda Martin did her thing. Shout out to New Creation. They're looking for a pastor as well, Cherie, here locally.
That's in San Diego?
San Diego.
Okay.
They're in a pastor search, and we're praying that God will send the right person to lead the flock.
Glory to God.
New Creation. All right. Second Baptist Church, Las Vegas. Clayton Moore did his thing.
All right.
Vegas is in the building. St. Mark, Philip L. Pointer. Awesome service and Sunday school.
All right.
Cherie, you went to Sunday school too, girl. Shout out to you, Cherie.
I used to be her Sunday school teacher.
All right. All right.
Are you still in that class? Single Sunday school.
Cherie, tell me you ain't in that class no more, girl. You better not be in that class. No
Why not?
Let me see. Are you in that class, Cherie? You teaching, right? You teaching by now, Cherie.
She could still be in there.
Y'all coming in here today, boy.
Yes. She said she never received the list. I didn't think so. If she did, I didn't send it. I don't know if you have.
I know our team did. It may be in her file or messenger. Let me send, because I still have the copies of the churches. So Ruby,
if you'll get it to me, I'll get it to her.
Yeah, let me just send it to Cherie and she'll inbox you.
Grace United, Bishop Arnold, Pastor Josh, and Pastor Nate.
Grace United. That was a Pastor Nate at your church. Pastor Neil, maybe. Neil. Yeah.
Sunday school is marching on. That's old school.
Yeah. St. Mark Community Church, Pastor Baker preaching that word on love.
Get in position.
Y'all shouting out your church. I love it.
I love it. Looks like the church was had.
Your pastor needs encouragement. Shout out to everybody who's in your service currently, the Faith Room United Church of the Nation.
Oh, okay. Faith Room United Church of the Nations of the Living God.
Of the Living God. No, that's too much. No. You can't even initiate those.
Oh, the whole alphabet. When people used to have choir rolls with like 15 letters when their church had a long name.
Come on.
That's too much.
You be like this.
Too much. Y'all done ran out of space on the little thing, the sash. Service is always good at Bayview Baptist Church, Pastor Terry Wayne Brooks.
T. Brooks.
He's my homeboy, kind of, sort of.
Arkansas.
Little Rock, yes.
Little Rock. Little Rock, baby.
He lets me claim him.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, love the representation. Yeah, man, this is kingdom, baby. This is kingdom. What it's about up in the Faith Room.
Yes.
Kingdom business.
New Creation.
Another one.
That's Daryl Dandridge.
Pastor Dandridge. All right. Come on in, everybody.
Thank you, Tamika. I had a great time. The small group or whatever you want to call it.
Yes.
So I am have a meeting this afternoon or this evening to plan the next steps.
Okay. I saw that you had a good turnout. How many did you have?
We counted 38 registered. We counted 20 something, 24. Man, that's good, but then somebody else told me yesterday they saw 30 something. So I don't know because I couldn't pay attention.
Listen, tell them how they could follow that, Cherie, to study the Bible class.
Stay tuned. We had our, the class I've been talking about doing. We did our initial one this past Saturday. So I have some things in the works to continue it Um, something I don't know, mid-March, first part of April that I have planned. So we'll be planning it today. So stay tuned so you can be
All
a
right.
part.
How to study the Bible. Y'all find your growth. I mean, there's so much going on. I mean, find a way to grow. And
Yeah.
and that's just gonna be so very important. So
That's why I told them we didn't come to have Bible study. I wasn't coming to preach to them. I'm here. My assignment is to show you how to be a self feeder, how to feed yourself, how to
that's
cook for
good.
yourself.
That's so
Uh,
good.
when you're away from church, when you're away from your Sunday school teachers and your pastors and teaching pastors, you need to know how to dig in there yourself, because how else are you going to even know if your pastor, your teachers are on point if you don't know how to study?
Study to show thyself approved
Thyself. That's it.
unto God. Amen.
That's
How
it.
to sign up? Yeah, stay tuned, and she'll get you the info. How to study the Bible. That's important.
I
Somebody
had
said that's
a
important.
lot of, I mean, some representation from the faith room, and just different ladies here in the city. I was, Miss Marilyn, it's past now. It was Saturday, so just stay tuned for the next event. And I don't know if Pastor Nate allows it, I'll be able to put it on the faith room page because I know everybody doesn't
Absolutely.
follow me on Facebook. So
Absolutely.
um, yeah, at
Yeah,
least
I have. I have to now because I'm not going to be opening no 18 pages because you hit 5,000 friends and you can't get no
yeah.
more than 5,000 on Facebook. But I just started deleting folk. I don't know. Have you ever done that, Cherie? Just went through your friend list?
Yeah, if you ain't got no picture, no, so I do it every now and then. Because sometimes I get friend requests, but I can't add them because I'm at 5,000. So I'll go through and clean out, and I start with the people who don't have a picture. So
Yeah. And then you know what? And this is so bad. Some of my friends had died because I clicked on it
me too.
and it was like anniversary.
But see, and
That,
some of those people, I was like, Sheree, why are you still holding on to their pages? It was me. Like, why?
yeah.
Go ahead and make room for somebody else because it ain't like y'all gonna have a conversation, or they're not gonna be posting on your page.
Yeah,
So
because I wonder because why do we keep people on our? I mean, because some people say they only have 200 friends, people they know and etc. But you honestly do know these people don't communicate with us.
and so a large amount of the people I have, uh, initially anyway, came from when I was in radio because you know how everybody want to follow you or whatever. I don't know half these people. And so some of them, when I go through, and if I was like, I can't make the connection, I go ahead and delete. And then because it's like people I've never heard of. And then I don't know how sometimes some people become my friends and I know I didn't accept no friend request. So I don't know what Facebook be doing. People just mysteriously jump into um your friends list.
And you know what happens too? Back in the day, we used to accept requests of mutual friends
If you knew, okay, because you're like, okay, they know Nate, they know so and
yeah,
so.
let me go on. They must be okay. Let me go on and bring them in. Shout out to Grace Unity, Pastor Perkins. Yeah, but anyway. So Cherie, yesterday was Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah. I see
Anything?
y'all dressed in your jerseys and stuff.
Yeah, we had Jersey Sunday, and now I'm gonna say this: they've been throwing a lot of shade on Rihanna out there on social media networks. They were a lot of people were unkind to my girl.
Why?
Uh, some people didn't think her performance was real good. I mean, I don't know what the question of the day is, but how did y'all feel about the halftime show? Um, some people were going in on Rihanna, and I think, yeah, she is expecting a second child.
So that explains when she was in that interview with Nate. I forgot his last name, but anyway, she did say she was gonna have a surprise guest. So I guess that was the surprise guest.
Z thought it was great. Her show was weak. Doll said she's pregnant. Have grace. Asia said, regardless of if she was or wasn't, she still got the bag. At
Come
the end of the day,
whatever you get through.
she did awesome. It was not completely halftime worthy. The worst I've seen, Brenda said. Wow.
But what are y'all comparing it to?
Yeah, it was good. It was okay. I thought she should include others to sing and perform. I loved it, Mimi said.
It was, I mean, it was good. I like the little, what was the things they were standing on like they was floating in the air?
Yeah, like a
I like that.
floating
I like
platform.
that. Because here's the thing, I've never been a Rihanna fan, so I don't really, again, I'm not like, it ain't like I don't like her, but you know what I'm saying? If you don't follow
Right.
her,
Yeah.
I know a few of her songs, but it's better than what it used to be. I posted on Instagram in my stories what halftime used to look like.
Yeah. She was
These
dope,
large
classy,
stages.
covered, safe, and pregnant. She was pregnant.
And one thing I like about Rihanna though, she is so sure of herself. Like she don't go way over and above. This is what it is. This is what y'all getting. I'm not finna be extra. This is what it is.
It was a good show. It's kind of half and half. She rocked the diamond. Did it not give Squid Game vibe? Somebody said, and this was bad. Somebody said they thought they were looking at a upgraded version of Teletubbies.
Because what was what was the point of those things, those people down there? That threw me off. Like what they represent.
I have no idea.
Can somebody help us? What did they represent?
Her confidence, Asia said, is
amazing. It's like I'm not finna be doing a whole bunch. I'm pregnant, so I'm not finna be jumping and whatever, jumping through no hoops to get y'all.
But she's good in form. That belly was
yeah. But that's her baby. Hopefully, that was a historical moment. This is how I introduced you to the world on the Super Bowl.
Her child will never forget that video.
Never, ever. Man. I wish Shirley Ralph would have sang in a higher tone. I told y'all I don't have her as a singer. I knew it was gonna sound like a Negro spiritual problem.
But Chris Stapleton turned it out with the national anthem, Cherie.
Yes, I'm thinking. I don't know
up social media.
I don't know what this man's name is.
8-time Grammy Award winner, Chris Stapleton. In that country voice, oh, see.
Okay, so those Teletubbies were clouds?
I guess.
Is that what you're saying, Mary?
Yeah, I saw clouds. That's what everybody was saying. I saw some
Okay, because they was in the air. Okay.
No, that's Beavis and Butthead. What did Teletubbies? They used to do this thing.
They didn't say nothing. Did they talk? Rodney didn't like them. They were weird. One of them had a purse. It was weird.
She was a female. Cherie, they didn't talk. What did they mumbled something though?
It was just a weird, yeah. Child.
You didn't watch him, Cherie?
I was grown. It would have been Little Rodney, but he didn't really like them. He didn't like the Teletubbies. He didn't like Barney.
What?
He did not like Barney. He was into Bob the Builder.
Bob the Builder. Can he
and Blue's Clues? Bob the Builder, Blue's Clues. That was Little Rodney. And I went out and bought all this Barney stuff, and Barney, he didn't want it.
I love you.
Hated it.
You love me. Come on, Faithful.
We're a happy family.
With a great
big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you
love me too? Telling our age. Come on, y'all. These kids be on them tablets now. They don't know about no cartoon.
Well, no, they got what is it? Peppa Pig. What's the other one that's popular with the little kids?
Oh, you know what? What's the mouse name?
The mouse.
Arthur. Is it Arthur?
Arthur. Yes. That's what he was. I thought he was a moose. What? He was a mouse?
Baby Shark.
Baby Shark, but it's another. It's Peppa Pig.
Come on with y'all little kids. Help us out now. Coco Melon.
Gracie's Corner is fine. Now I watch that. You need to
To this
check
day?
it out, little black girl. And these little songs, baby. Gracie is the bomb. Not Tom. Coco Melon. Coco
Coco
Melon.
Paw Patrol. That's it.
Paw Patrol. Yep.
SpongeBob.
I got a funny story about SpongeBob with Lil Rodney, but I'm not going to tell it on the World Wide Web.
Oh my. Oh my. You know, I'm gonna wait backstage and see.
Oh, God.
All right. Cherie, how many live do we have?
196. He didn't want to sit down in the tub when he was little because he thought he was going to go down the drain and be down there under the seat.
You done told it now. It's out there, dog.
I be like, Ready, why would sit down? I don't want to sit down. Sorry,
Wow.
babe. He made 26 yesterday.
Wow. Yeah, I saw that. Rodney growing on up. Anyway, Cherie, let's get this question of the day. Let's bring our guest in. He ain't really no guest no more, y'all. Pastor Jonathan Lowder. He gonna hang out with us for the question of the day.
Okay.
You know, what's up, Jay?
What up, y'all? Y'all good?
Yeah, man, come on in here and hang out with us. We finna do this question of the day because I ain't never seen you dance, Jay. So I need to see your moves. You know, when this song gets going.
Trust me. Drop the beat.
Y'all ready?
Drop the beat.
Drop the beat, Cherie.
Yo, Faith Room, what's
Let's see. Hey.
for the question of the day. Faith Room, stand up. It's time for the question of the day. You here with Pastor Nathan and Pastor Sharia. They here to give you what you need to be free.
Come on, y'all. Let's go. Let's go, Jay.
Real people and real problems and real questions. They through. Yeah, come on, y'all. It's time for the question of the day. It's time.
Let's go, y'all.
For the question of the day.
Let's go. I love it.
Hey.
Hey.
I try to put that.
Woo.
I'm almost put that Warner Robinson, Georgia, little swag
You
on
did it,
it.
bro.
Come on here, boy. I hear you.
You did the thing. Okay, so since it's the day after Super Bowl, I just did something quick and simple. In honor of Super Bowl Sunday, just tell us what is your favorite chicken wing flavor?
Lemon pepper, dry
For
roll.
sure. Lemon pepper, garlic parmesan, buffalo.
I got one. I got two more.
What?
Asian zinged.
Okay, I haven't
That's
had
mine.
that.
Listen to me.
That's yours, Nate?
That's mine.
Asian zing is the perfect blend between sweet and spicy. If you don't like
I
something,
don't want no sweet chicken.
no. If you don't like a honey barbecue, but you want a little kick, want a good amount of kick, get you some Asian zing. It'll bless your life.
Okay.
And
Okay,
then-
so it's coming fast. What is mango? Hold on.
Mango habanero.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good.
The sweet hot sounds like it. Naked,
It's hot.
garlic parmesan, buffalo, barbecue, lemon pepper, hot sweet chili. Louisiana dry rub is the bomb too. Garlic honey hot, regular, sweet Thai chili, buffalo, Asian zing is fire. Lemon pepper, Asian zing. Let's see, salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
Salt and vinegar.
Salt and vinegar, I'm sorry.
No, salt and pepper on there.
I say salt and pepper.
Yeah, but salt and vinegar is another one everybody sleep on.
Okay. Ginger Asian zing. Is that the same thing?
No.
Never heard of that one.
Lemon pepper dry rub with blue cheese dip. Got to have the blue cheese.
Ranch.
Ranch, baby.
Blue cheese over here.
That's like
lemon
sugar
pepper.
and grits. They don't mix.
Hot lemon pepper. So is that the new one at Wingstop.
Hot lemon pepper.
Seems like they
I-
had a new one.
Man,
Mixed up.
there's a spot out here called Epic Wings I go to. Because I'm not a big Buffalo Wild Wings fan. I don't know about y'all.
No.
Cause Cherie, I don't like my wings big. I like the small ones. Like I don't want to feel like I'm eating.
Comments. You don't want to look like you're eating chicken from the kitchen.
And I tell them that. I say, sir, can you please tell them to pick out the small? Because it feel like I'm at Popeyes, man.
I don't like big drums, but I need big flats.
Okay, so that's another debate in the room. Who's flats only, drums only?
Flats.
I'm drums.
Drums.
Flats.
Drums.
Okay,
come on, Cherie, with these questions on this Super Bowl.
Okay, so let's switch. Let's switch from flavor to flats or drums. Which are you?
Flats.
Or boneless?
That's a nugget.
It's good.
Flats.
But if I have to have bone in, I want it to be the drum. Oh God, drum, flat.
I want drums if the drums got plenty of meat on them. Because it'd be some of them skinny drums. You want to send them, you want to throw them back out, Nate.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
Got a few drums, flats, drums, flats.
Come on, flat ministry. E flat. Come on, it's the preacher's key.
Flats, drums, flats. Flats. Wow.
Yeah, I'm drunk.
Drums,
and I like my drums fried hard. I like it crispy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Flats only, flats, drums, flats. Seems like flats is taking over. Flats. Boneless, all flats, boneless, flats. Sheila, talking about boneless ain't wings. Leave us alone.
Somebody told me that's why all the eggs so expensive because we eating all the chicken.
Boneless wings are for children. Well, call me a child. Bone in. Drums, bone in, right? Drums, flats. Boneless, drums, flats, bone in, drum, strips.
Oh, get out of here.
Hard.
I've never had Wingstop.
Really?
I've never had it. We got one here, and
their fries. People like their fries too.
Okay.
They got like this. It looked like what is it? It's kind of got a sweet taste.
Yeah, they do. All those fries, the bomb. It's like sugar on them a little
Like
bit.
some sugar or something. I don't know what
Like a
it is.
brown sugar, but throw some ketchup on them bad boys. It's a wrap.
Okay.
Yeah, they good. I think flats won today.
All right.
Flats win.
It's all good. How many lives, 3?
199.
All right.
Hold
We're
on,
going
let
to be
me-
that 200 person.
201.
We're at 201. Okay.
We do my part.
We can get this party started. Y'all, Jonathan Lowder is no stranger to the faith room. We always kick off Monday with a Monday motivation. We don't really have no theme or title for Monday. Monday motivation is get me started. All right. It's been a long weekend. Get me started. So Jonathan Lowder, y'all, great pastor, great friend. He's my brother. He's my Georgia homeboy. Literally grew up 30 minutes from each other, if that. I get one Robin in 15 minutes. 15 minutes from each other. So, but great preacher, man, great friend. And he's been with Cherie and I several times in the room. So, Jay, we're going to release you, man, to give us some hope. Y'all come on close. He dropped nuggets and he dropped them quick. If you blink, you're going to miss it. So,
Can I shout out my pastor real quick? I just saw him in the room.
Eric Alexander in the building?
Alexander, hey, can I forfeit my time and just let him talk?
Pastor Alexander, we sending you the link. Let me see if he gonna come in.
Hey, let him come in.
Ain't gonna come in.
Eric
Pastor Alexander. Let's see.
Is the man.
I saw him. Eric Alexander is watching. He ain't gonna come in.
He's the
He
man.
might be in the gym. He might not even come.
Come on in there, Doc, if you're listening.
Pastor.
Man. Okay. Golly.
You don't woke Jay Lowder up, boy. He like Pastor.
Hey, man, look, hey, it's my pastor's Dr. Tola Morgan. So when you see one of your preaching and I don't like to use the word fan, but I'm an Eric Alexander fan, hands down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Man. No.
I'm,
Okay.
I'm like this. Give it to me, Doc. But
He's one of the greatest, Doc,
Let's
I've
go.
heard.
yes,
You know how
Yeah.
he handles that Bible and make it live.
yeah,
And
Doc.
contextualizes, man.
Yeah.
He's just a great preacher.
Yeah.
So anyway, he may come in one day this week.
Pray the Lord.
Help us out, Doc. Give
Let's
us a
go.
word, Jay Lowder.
Here's my. This is Monday motivation, and the first thing I believe that's hard for all of us to start a new week is coming off of a weekend where you've been busy and you're drained. But I want to ask a question: do you got any fight left?
Wow.
All right. Got any fight left?
Do you got any fight left? Nehemiah chapter 4. Nehemiah chapter 4 introduces us to life at the halfway mark.
Come on, Jay.
Most of us, the truth be told, life has a way of revealing how much fight and fortitude we really carry.
Talk, man.
As a matter of fact, tragedy has a way of really revealing what kind of fortitude and fight you got on the inside of you.
Come on.
Come on, Doc.
We don't know what you we don't really know what you got when you can talk and there's no adversity. We want to see what you got when your back is against the wall.
Mhm.
When you're faced with a moment that hits you where you can either complain about what you lost,
Come on.
you can either die in what you lost, or you can live beyond the loss.
Come on, man. Can you repeat that? Can you repeat that?
Yes.
You can either get stuck complaining about what you lost, you can die with what you lost, or you can live beyond the loss.
That's good. That's good.
Okay, you don't believe me? Ask Rawan Willis, the mother of Tyree Nichols.
Oh my.
Ask Sabrina Fulton, the mother of Trayvon Martin. Ask Tamika Palmer, the mother of Breonna Taylor.
Talk, man.
Man, ask Michelle Kinney, the mother of Antoine Rose II. Ask Mamie Till Mobley,
Come on.
the mother of Emmett Till, of how tragedy and a loss, they had a choice to make, either to die with it, complain about it, or learn to live beyond it.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
And even though the loss hurt, even though it looked like it cost them everything, they ended up gaining more than what they can ever expect.
Come on, man.
Come on.
A loss, if it's handled right, will give you a worldwide audience.
Wait.
I'm gonna say that.
And you should.
A loss, when handled correctly, will give you a worldwide audience.
Here you
Yeah.
go.
If you don't believe me, let's ask Jesus.
Come on.
He was dying on Calvary,
Come on.
dealing with the loss called sin.
Mhm.
And for 3 hours, 6 hours on a Friday,
Come
he had
on.
a worldwide audience.
My.
And guess where he had to deal with the audience? In the dark. He had the light, but he was dealing with the dark. Sometimes tragedy is what God uses to put you in the spotlight.
Come on, man.
And so in Nehemiah chapter 4, the walls have been burnt down.
Come on.
But they are at the halfway mark because in spite of what happened between chapters 1 and 3, in
Come
chapter
on.
4, the Bible records, and I'm paraphrasing verses 1 throughout verse number 8. Here it is. Nehemiah and the children of Israel have built the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as they get to the halfway mark, here shows up the opposition.
Come on, man.
The wall is finished up to a halfway point where it's high enough to where they can see over it, but it's still not to the point that their enemies cannot see inside of it.
All right.
Teach, Jay.
So they built the wall to the halfway height measure, and now they can't even celebrate the way they want to because they got word that people got the opposition has a perspective about their progress.
Come on, Jay.
Isn't it amazing that when you working,
Come on, when you working.
there's always people who got something to say about your
Say
work,
that.
but have nothing to show about their own work.
Come on, Jay.
Okay.
Amazing.
Okay. Here it
Amazing.
is. The opposition is Sanballat and Tobiah,
Come on.
the Amorites, and there's some other Samaritans there, and they have conversation and they say these things. Who do these feeble Jews think they are?
Come on, man.
Notice what they attach. They call them feeble,
Feeble.
even when they've been faithful.
Wow. Come on, Jay.
I'm gonna let that simmer like neck bone juice for a minute. You call me feeble because you're looking at my posture
Come
when
on.
you should be appreciating my faithfulness when you see my progress.
Come on.
Because where everybody else, because here's the thing, they didn't build the wall out of just their own wood and everything that Nehemiah brought in from King Artaxerxes. What they did was they built the wall out of rubbish.
Come on, Doc.
The debris was rubbish. What they had to start with was rubbish. And they still found treasure in rubbish.
Come on, man.
And where everybody else wanted the wall to stay burnt down, because some people only want access to your areas of vulnerability.
Mm.
Come on, man.
Because they know you set boundaries to your areas of strength.
Wow.
That's good.
Wow.
Some people only want access when you're vulnerable because they can prey on that. But some people can't handle your strength, so they'll wait until you're weak to try to enter in.
Lord Jesus, man.
Jesus.
And so you're fighting from a weak spot,
Come on, man.
and they're still trying to figure out why they can't take you out. It was because when I was weak, I found out how strong he was.
Hey. Come on now.
Not how strong I am. I found out how strong God was when I was weak.
Yeah. In my
Come
way.
on, Jay.
The word declares, it's in my weakness, his strength is made perfect.
Come on, Lowder.
So Nehemiah and the children have built the wall, but here's what I love. The text says, while Tobias, Sanballat, Tobias, the Amorites, the Adonites, all of them are talking. That's all they're doing. It's
Come on,
talking.
Jay.
And Nehemiah makes up his mind. He says, instead of clapping back to your talk, I'm going to go have my own talk with God.
All right.
Here's where you get your fight back. When you learn that everybody don't deserve, every conversation does not deserve your attention.
That's it.
Come on, Jay.
Help us.
Because you lose focus. You lose focus when you give your attention to stuff that you can't do nothing about. You can't stop people from talking. That's their job.
Say it, Doc.
But you can keep your focus on your work.
Yes, sir.
Because while you're working, you'll see your own worth, even when they don't want to acknowledge your work.
That's good.
Correct. So they're talking.
Talk, Jay.
And verse 4, Nehemiah says, hey, God, you hear everything they're saying. Make them eat it.
Talk, Jay, Louder.
Right. I'm going to give you permission. I'm going to give you permission to ask God to make your doubters eat their words.
Help us.
Jesus.
This is the season to make your doubters become your free advertisement. Because most of us have been empowering our doubters because we spend more time talking about what they don't like about us instead of working beyond what they don't like and working because of what God called me to do.
Wow.
That's good, man.
You still talking to people who have criticized your last relationship because it failed. And so you can't even appreciate the relationship that's in front of you or do make more moves in that present relationship because you stuck in the conversation of people who are stuck in what you lost and what failed. Look, if you can't move on from the place I have, that's not my problem.
It's not.
I'm going to say it again. If you cannot move on from the place I have,
Come on, Jay.
that's not my problem.
Come on, Jay.
And some people want to hold you in a place where they're stuck because they don't want you to see the freedom that you now have.
Wow.
Because of the progress you've already made.
Come on, man. Lord have mercy.
Nehemiah prays, hey God,
Talk louder.
we're being despised. We're being ridiculed. We're being torn down for just building. I don't know who this is for. I really don't.
Say it.
But you're catching hell just for movement.
Come on, man.
What you're doing to you, it's amazing what you're doing to what you may be doing. You may not feel like it's special, but for other people, it's like irking their nerves because it reveals that if you can get it done without them this far, that you really probably didn't need them in the first place.
Come on, man.
Oh my.
Because everybody always has something to say about somebody who's moving.
Come on, man.
Correct.
I ain't never heard nobody talk about somebody who ain't doing nothing.
Golly.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna throw this out there.
Y'all better hear this word today. Just moving.
Be careful of people who throw shade from a tree and you can't see their fruit.
They just got leaves.
Lord,
Shade.
Be careful of people who throw shade from trees, but you don't see no fruit.
Come on, man.
I'm moving, and all you mad about the fact is you call what I'm doing feeble. You call what I'm doing, you criticize what I built, saying that even if a fox run on it, the wall will fall.
Great. Yeah.
Well, what you don't understand is you may be hoping for my break, but I'm not built to break.
Wow. Talk, Jay.
I want you to hope for my breakdown, because guess what God's going to use to break me through.
Come on.
Talk louder.
All right. Okay. So Nehemiah prays everything they're praying to happen to me, happen to us, put it on their head.
Talk, sir.
Everything they want to happen to us, make them eat their words. And then after he prays, I love what Nehemiah does. He doesn't go on Facebook and have a Facebook Live meeting to talk about his enemy. He don't go to TikTok and throw a TikTok tantrum. He don't go to Twitter and start a Twitter war. Nehemiah and the people in verse 6 says, so we built the wall.
Come on, man.
That's
our response.
Look, my response to your talking is I'm going to keep building.
Yes, sir.
That's good, sir.
If you want to shut your enemy up, don't talk to him. Just keep working.
Keep working.
Because what I've discovered is you can deny me, but you can't deny my production.
Come on, Jay.
You can criticize me, but when they look at the wall, everything you say about me, the wall's going to speak.
That's it.
Come on, man.
I pray this is the season for somebody that your work does your walking and talking.
May the works I've done.
Okay, let's go making jokes. For me.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yes.
Hey, when I'm resting in my grave and my friends cannot be, may the works.
May the work I've done.
See, if it stops with you, it ain't God.
Ooh.
But when it outlives you, you know it is.
Come on, Doc.
It's good.
Come on, Doc.
Nehemiah's working on the wall. He prays. They go back to work. And they finish the wall because the people had a mind to work.
Yes, sir. That's Bible.
The fight that was in the leader got in the people. I need somebody to hear this.
Lord help us.
There are more people for you than against you.
Yeah. That's good to know.
You got more people rooting for you.
Good to
Just
know.
because you see more people talking against you publicly don't mean you ain't got a remnant that's fighting for you behind the scenes, believing in you.
That's good.
That's
So,
good, brother.
so what they do is when they finish talking, while Sanballat, Tobiah, the Amorites, Edomites, all of them are talking. Children of Israel are working. Nehemiah, them are working. They complete the project to the halfway mark. And
Come on, bro.
here's the blessed part. You would have thought the enemy, the opposition, would have stopped talking when they seen the work done.
Come on, Doc.
No, the progress. I hope I don't get in trouble and y'all kick me off when I say this. The progress just pissed them off.
Come on.
Now, I'm just gonna say it like this. If my progress is making you mad, that ain't my fault.
Oh, it ain't my fault.
If my
Come
progress,
on, Louder.
if my progress brings wrath in your life,
Come on, Jay.
that ain't my fault. Stop letting your obedience
Ooh.
to God's work and what God called you to do. Stop dumbing down your obedience because of people's opinion about you being obedient.
My Lord, my God.
Because you fighting opinions, and opinions ain't nothing but talk. Everybody got an opinion. You can't do nothing about
That's so good, man.
control your
Everybody got an
movement.
opinion.
Right.
Everybody got something to say. Mike Tyson said it like this: everybody got a plan until they get hit in the mouth. Everybody got something to say until the rubber meets the road. But here's the thing, Nate, Pastor Rick, they just talking.
Just talking.
Why do we hold on, Jay. Let me read this comment. Asia Shante said, yes, I drained my soul. Listen to what she said, Doc. I drained my soul defending myself and trying to go back and forth with
She
people.
drained her soul.
She said it. Listen.
Okay.
But when I just shut up and let my works do the talking. This is a real story, Doc.
Cherie.
I swear that was a piece.
At the end of the day, you will do more damage to yourself and your spirit
Is that on my end? Is he going on your end too? Okay.
Yes.
He'll come. I was worried because I was like, Lord, is my internet acting up?
Listen, this ain't nothing. Y'all better get this word. He coming back.
Yeah, he'll be back.
Cherie, what does slap you in your face today? What has hit you so far?
Here he come. Here he come. Hold on.
Come on. Keep talking, Jay.
Okay. All right. See, there we go. All right.
Sanballat tripping, Doc. Let's go.
Tripping because he mad. If
It
you
ain't your fault.
all right, here we go. If the opposition perspectives and their talking stops your work, maybe you weren't worth the work in the first place.
If it can stop you.
If it can stop you, you weren't worth the work. Because I've said this plenty of times when I come in the faith room. Dogs don't bark at parked cars.
And don't.
But I've seen them chase those that's moving.
Moving.
But here's the thing. Dogs soon will run out of energy when it comes to chasing. Because dogs always stop chasing that which ain't scared of them.
Yes, sir.
That's good. That's good.
I'm going to say that one more time. Dogs always stop chasing that which is not afraid of them.
That's good.
And some of us have empowered people and their opinions, which has projected fear on us because we allowed their perspective to become our perspective.
Lord Jesus, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's so good, bro.
Do you got any fight that you can fight beyond what's coming out of people's mouth? Can
Beyond.
you fight this walk of faith, this assignment? Can you fight fulfilling this assignment? Can you handle the adversity? Can you handle the ridicule by embracing it and using it as fuel and not becoming somebody's folly?
Wow, man. That's
Because
good.
sometimes the enemy gets joy because you quit.
Come on.
Yes, sir.
All the time.
He gets power because you quit.
All the time.
He gets power because you quit, which
you
means
quit.
you handed it over.
Mm-hmm. See, this is where we got to take this word. If you resist the devil,
There you go.
he will flee.
Mm-mm.
You can't stop the enemy from talking, but you can put the enemy in retreat when you choose not to adhere to his opinion.
Wow, man. That's a word, man. That's a word, man.
You can't adhere to his opinion because here's the fact of the matter. He can't stop you unless you stop you.
Wow.
Stopping yourself.
He has no power. He didn't give you the assignment. God did. Now, he can try to steal it, kill it, destroy it, but he already knows
Come on,
that
man.
he cannot, because what God has already said
Yes, sir.
will come to pass.
Come on, man.
So the enemy is upset that in spite of what you've done, you keep wanting to move. You keep wanting to keep moving. You keep moving.
Keep moving.
You keep moving.
Mm-hmm.
I think almost anything I send out, I always hashtag KIM. Keep it moving.
Mm-hmm.
Kim.
You know, keep it moving. Because here's what we discovered, and I'm done. The opposition has a perspective, but their prayer brought about exposure. Okay, if you read verse 9 through 12, they done finished the work. Nehemiah comes back and he goes back to God in prayer. And he goes to God in prayer. And Nehemiah does something that we sometimes make a mistake in doing.
Come on, man.
All right. This is where Mount Zion went crazy yesterday. When God gives you a plan,
come on, sir.
The plan ain't gonna change, but the method in accomplishing it might.
Come on.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. When Nehemiah goes to God in prayer this time, because since Sanballat, Tobiah, and all their colleagues are upset.
Come on.
What Sanballat, Tobias, and their comrades didn't know, it was a group of Jews who was in their vicinity who heard they talking and got what they said back to Nehemiah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Come on.
This is where the faith room gonna miss it.
Mm-hmm.
You think everybody listening to your enemy is your enemy, when sometimes God has an insider
in the enemy's camp.
Okay. Sometimes God,
good God Almighty,
puts an insider in your enemy's camp, because not only does prayer protect, prayer exposes.
Good gracious goodness, man.
Ooh, y'all gonna miss it with these sidebar conversations. Y'all better come on and get in on this.
Here it is. When Nehemiah prayed the first time, it was the prayer of instruction. He wanted God to do something. When he prays this time, it's the prayer of insight. Because the Lord revealed what the enemy was trying to do. Because the enemy did not, since they couldn't stop the work, they now want to destroy the workers. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna say it one more time.
Can't stop the work.
When the enemy can't stop the work, he now will attack the workers.
Listen,
if you are gonna be on my team, you got to be able to put up what comes with being on my team.
Yeah.
My pastor used to say it like this: there's a celebration and a criticism when it comes to who you walk with.
That's good, and that's true.
Because people, the same people who celebrate your work, there's another group that's want to criticize, but I'm going to add another one. There's also one more group who wants to destroy it. And if they can't destroy it, they'll take the T off and come after I.
Ooh-wee.
Because the enemy wants to destroy you and I because he thinks by getting rid of us, it gets rid of the work. That's why the FBI couldn't stand Medgar Evers. That's why the FBI couldn't stand Martin Luther King Jr. That's why the FBI could not stand Malcolm X. That's why the FBI cannot stand anybody who wants to see a people move forward. Because it exposes not the strength of the people, but the weakness of the opposition.
Wow, sir.
So when the enemy knows it can't stop your work, it will now come attacking you. That's when you'll see it attacking your body, attacking your mind, attacking your health. It'll come after everything it can to weigh and tear you down.
Come on, Jay.
Until you come up and say, God, give me insight. Because the fact of the matter is, God's already given you the instructions. You just need God to help you to handle the insight.
Yes, sir. Oh, that's good.
God is not going to change the instructions. Okay, let me go and do it like this. I appreciate y'all. Nate, the NFL season is over, right? But let's take it back to what happened a few weeks ago in the NCAA college football playoff in the semifinal between Georgia and Ohio State. At halftime, Georgia was losing. Football is the only sport that you can't call the game because of the score.
Wow.
They can call a baseball game because of the score. They can call basketball because of the score. Football is the only one they can't call based on, because at halftime, you got a choice to make. Will I come back out and try to make a difference?
Come on, man.
Will I make the readjustments and hit my enemy with something they didn't see? Or am I going to let what I see on the board dictate who I am as a person?
Wow.
Because here's what some people do. Winning gives benefits, but finishing produces life lessons. You can talk about I lost, but what you can't say is I didn't finish.
Wow.
Listen, you can't.
I think it was March of '71 when Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier fought each other, and in their first super bout, Muhammad Ali gets knocked down. But at the end of the day, is he got knocked down, but he didn't get knocked out. Because knockout suggests it's over.
Yes, sir.
Knocked down suggests I got back up.
Come on, man.
And he got back up, finished the fight, even though he lost it. Everybody talked that night about how he finished it. Because where Joe Frazier's left hook had finished others, it couldn't finish Ali.
Yes, sir.
Okay, y'all don't know when to shout.
Oh,
The enemy has tried all he can to finish you with knockout blows. He's knocked you down, knocked you over, knocked you unconscious. But the good news is he can't knock you out.
my God.
Because when you decide to finish, it shows the enemy you can hit me with your best shot, but I still got some fight in me. Because when the fight was over, they asked Muhammad Ali, hey, Joe Frazier says you don't want a rematch. He said, oh, how wrong he really is. And what do we know happened the next 2 times they fought? Muhammad Ali finished him. Because in their last fight, Joe Frazier, what he couldn't do Muhammad did to him.
Mm.
Okay, Lord, help your boy right here. Somebody on Faith Room, you're in halftime.
Come on, man. This is a
You got
word.
one choice to make. Come back out fighting or go ahead and throw in the towel. And God has allowed you to see too much progress for you to end now.
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm going to close with this. It's a very familiar close. If Dr. Alexander was on here, he'll probably do it better than me. But I'm going to close like this.
You in here. Come on.
The story is told of a grandfather who preached a revival and took his grandson with him.
Come on.
When the revival was over, they went and got something to eat. When they came out the restaurant, a huge storm hit the area. The grandfather looked at the grandson and told the grandson, I need you to drive.
Come on, man.
The grandson gets behind the wheel and starts driving. The storm is getting worse and worse. And cars are pulling over on the side of the road. And the grandson looks at the grandfather and says, Granddaddy, should I pull over? The granddaddy says, keep on driving.
Mm-hmm.
The storm keeps getting worse and getting worse, getting worse, getting worse. The grandfather, he can see that his grandson is getting a little timid and scared. And the grandson said, Granddaddy, I think I should pull over. The granddaddy said, no, grandson, keep on driving. Well, about 30 minutes of driving in that huge storm, they come out of the storm, and the grandfather, after they come out of the storm, looks at the grandson and says, grandson, pull over. When the grandson said, what you mean, Grandpa, pull over? He said, no, I need to show you something because of the lesson I'm about to teach you. The grandson pulls the truck over, and the grandfather says, get out the truck. Run to the back of the truck. He says, I want to show you something. Look back there, son. You see all those people who stopped up in the storm?
Whoa.
They stuck. But look at us. We strolled through. The grandson looked at granddaddy. He said, what you mean to tell me is because I kept driving, what others got stuck in, I made it through? Yes, you doggone did, grandson. And now you can get us home. All I'm trying to tell somebody is if you choose in this season not get stuck in the storm, to not get stuck because of the terror, because of the heat of the fight, God sent me here this morning to motivate you.
Yes,
you
sir.
still got some fight left in you, and you're going not only, even if you have losses, you're going to still win because you're finished.
Come on.
Finished.
Nehemiah, verse 4, chapter 4, verse 15, shows us how God finished them, because it said, and God confounded the works of the enemy. Because when your enemy won't stop working against you, God will make your enemy turn on itself and work against itself.
That's good, Jay. Jay, somebody asked a question, man. They're saved, and I'm sorry if I've been freezing y'all. Why is everything a fight? Why does it feel like everything is a fight?
Because it gives you an opportunity for you to learn and discover everything ain't meant for you to fight. Some fights, some battles are meant for you to fight. Some are meant for you to stand. You have to ask God, which one is this? Everything is going to seem like a fight when you take it personal. But when you learn to look at it as what it's doing for me instead of what it's doing to me.
Wow, man. That's a word.
Every fight.
That's good.
There are some fights you got to know. Some fights are going to do something for you. Some fights, God is going to do something through you.
That's
but
good.
You got to make sure, in spite of what happens, don't take it personal. Because even if they do it to you, God has already taken the heavier blow. Life is a fight. You just got to make up your mind to live beyond it.
Yeah.
Live to see another day. You may not can control who's fighting you, but you control your response to the fight.
Come on, man. That's the takeaway, Sharif, for me. Yeah. Jay, and then some questions are coming in. If you have them, send them in. So, Jay, what's y'all philosophy on this, Sharif? Y'all help me. Sharif, I want to get your perspective. You know, they tell you to keep your enemy close.
Hmm.
So what do we do with exposure, Cherie? When the enemy has been exposed in your life? Because we always look at Jesus, right? Jesus kept Judas, man, on the team. And he kept Peter on the team, knowing exactly what they would do. How do y'all handle this? Ooh, this is good. This is good. How do you handle knowing you got a Judas in your vicinity, man? Do you always let Judas know you know, Cherie? Or do you just keep playing the fool? What do y'all, how do you, because we do have some Judases in our camp.
Oh yeah.
And they kissing us too, Doc. They hugging us.
Mm-hmm.
Cherie, let me ask her this, JD. I want you to close. How do you handle your Judases? Because Cherie, you done had a few in your life, sis.
Yeah, and I do remember a time when I wanted them to know that I know you don't mean it. I know what you said, and I know you did it. But with maturity and leaning into God, let me handle it. You, Cherie, just keep doing what I told you. Just like you said, you keep building the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I coming down to meet with y'all? Why am I coming down to have discussion and conversation about something you said? I'm gonna keep doing what God told me to do, and He can handle the rest. Because clearly, if you're here, and sometimes it's a good thing that your enemy exposed to you. It's almost like you know, if you know they're your enemy, then kind of God is sometimes revealing strategy to you. And then they have a place in it somehow. But right now, it ain't time for me to be asking God what's their part, what you want me to say, what you want me to do to them. No, you keep doing what He told you to do before. And then I just believe, just like the story of Judas and Jesus, it all panned out. It all played out. Yeah, so I don't anymore come down off the wall to have meetings about it. I know what you said, and I heard you said this, and I don't do that no more.
That's
It
maturity.
doesn't
Jay,
benefit me.
what about you, Doc?
Eventually, your Judas will hang itself.
Mm-hmm. Give him enough rope.
Judas had exposed himself plenty of times in his journey with Jesus. With the handling of money, Judas exposed himself. Jesus already knew that Judas was going to not be an issue. He was going to be a vehicle.
Good.
Stop looking at Judas as your issue. Look at it as a vehicle.
Lord Jesus.
Because here's the thing.
That's
Judas
good.
didn't drive Jesus. Jesus drove Judas.
That's good, bro.
So when and sometimes I'm just gonna talk from experience. Your enemy is not always a foe, it's a friend.
Mm.
Sometimes it's the people closest to you who will steal from you, take from you, patent work after you, do all they can, have sidebar meetings in hopes that you'll quit. But just because you took them, you ain't taking me.
Yeah.
Put it like this right here. You took an operator, not the operation. Let that simmer.
Yeah.
Most people think if you take a key component that the operation is over. No, you just took an operator. Operators can be replaced.
Correct.
So Judas was doing his job. So what Jesus, here's how I handle mine now. When you expose yourself, I move the same around you, but different from you.
Talk, Jay.
To you, I'm gonna make you think we good, because we are.
Mm-hmm.
But there's certain conversations, certain entities you shall not have an invitation to.
No.
Because after I've washed your feet and you still choose to betray me, please understand, if you read the betrayal of Jesus, Judas got his feet washed first.
Washed his feet.
Washed his feet.
And got him.
And got him. He washed his feet, then he put his hand in the dish. So I'll move differently, but to you, you're gonna think I'm moving the same.
Wow.
Certain things and things are still gonna get done, and you're gonna be like this. Where did that come from? And this will entail how many other Judases I got on the team.
Correct.
That's so good, man.
Because trust me, Judas got some colleagues. Judas got some family members.
You better know.
You better know it.
Judas has a way of taking what you're doing and giving it to their friend, selling it, but they got to understand it. You sold it. You ain't sell me.
Man, let me get out of here. Sheree, let me stop this while we got time. We got to go. Listen, Richard Miller said it. We can't change. Let Judas be Judas.
Mm-hmm.
Judas. That's what Judas
Gonna be Judas.
Judas gonna always Judas.
What's the story y'all heard? I think every preacher done used it. Man saw this little snake on the road.
Yes,
took
sir,
it home with him. Y'all done heard it. Took it home, fed the snake,
fed it,
took care of the snake. The snake got big and bit it.
Yep.
Bit the man. Yeah.
And the man said, why after all I've done for you, why did you bite me? He says, you knew I was a snake when you picked me up.
You picked me up the first time. You knew I was a snake. You the one that
yes, sir.
Oh,
Lord.
Maya Angelou said it right. When someone shows you who they are,
say it in a voice.
Believe them.
Believe
y'all, it's painful.
Yeah.
But this motivation for me today is simply this. Here's my takeaway, Cherie. Stay on the wall. Stay focused.
Yeah.
Don't let the distractions around you pull you off the wall. And listen, if you moving, think it not strange that the hate and the attacks are coming your way.
Mm-hmm.
What was it for you, Cherie, today?
It was so much. But yeah, I think that's a part of it. Keep moving. And then we say it all the time. Make movements, not announcements.
Come on.
Moving. Every time you got to post everything, every step you take, every decision you make. You know, sometimes we giving information away, but if you just we're handing out information. But if you just keep moving, stay focused. I think that's the point of it. You stay focused on what your assignment is, and the enemy is going to do what the enemy does, but God is going to do what God does. Know your place in the equation.
Man,
right.
That's good. Yeah. Y'all, I love you. Jonathan Lowder. Listen, Faith Room, we are up against the clock. In fact, Jay Lowder was a blessing to us today. He was off today, but still came in the room. So we want to be a blessing to him today. But listen, the conference, we're 3 months away, y'all, from the meetup. And we need you to register. We are moving. Momentum is moving. We need you to register. All right. We need Jonathan Lowder is in Georgia. He's going to be one of our presenters.
Yep.
He's right there. And we're going to give him a subject matter. We're bringing the best. That's it, Vince. I want to see you, Vince. The meetup. All right. Ladies, you're going to have an opportunity. First come, first serve. We're going to have a limit to have lunch with the co-host. All right. So y'all got to register and let's make this meetup phenomenal. I believe, Cherie, God is going to meet us in Atlanta, man.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm getting chills right now. I just believe it's bigger than just turning up, y'all. I think we had that same thought in Vegas. The Lord took us in there and slayed us, and the Holy Spirit and Pastor Alexander, everybody was in their room. We probably went out a few times. Everybody, it was such a move of God. I am in prayer, man, that there is healing and deliverance. And I pray you register for this conference, y'all. Listen, I know it's a sacrifice for some of you, but we would love to have you to be a part of the meetup. May 25th through the 27th. Cherie and I will be there, the Lord will. We want to hug you. We want to high five you. And we want to make sure that we have some time. Ladies, you get to hang out with Cherie. Come on. Again. And we're moving based on your comments from Vegas. All right. Many of you wanted to have some intimate time with Pastor Cherie, and y'all could do that over lunch. But we just need you to register, okay? Fellas, Richard Miller will be doing the barbershop session, all right? And he's already ready to go. And so it's gonna be a phenomenal time. Katina is coming from Arkansas. Come on, man. We would love to have you. So every Friday, we're asking that you lay aside a seed so that we can pay this. And Cherie and I, we're going to post it. When it's done, when it's paid in full, we're going to post it and let you know. So we're excited. Jay Lowder, I want to pray with you, man. If y'all want to be a blessing to my little brother, please send him a seed so that he can grab some lunch today, man, and enjoy his off day there in Georgia, man. Father, I thank you for what our eyes have witnessed, what our ears have received today. Thank you for Pastor Jonathan Lowder. Thank you for the gift of this powerful vessel. God, we are motivated now to go into this week trusting you.
Yes.
And God, we're going to get the work done. Help us, God, not to entertain those things that are not profitable, and entertain those things that would stop the work that you called us to do. Now unto him who's able to keep us from falling and to present us faultless before the presence of his glory with exceeding joy. To the only wise God, our Savior, be glory, majesty, dominion, and power, now and forever. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Y'all take care. Stay on the wall. Lead them folk along. Go ahead, Cherie.
Somebody, they're asking the name of your church.
Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church, Bolingbrook, Georgia. You can look at us on the web, www.hopefromzion.com. Hopefromzion.com.
All right. Y'all be easy.
Take it easy.
Peace.
Bye.
Peace.